Well, that's certainly a way to start off. Is Akiyama's luck just always terrible? Don't mind me just passing by. We have to try and complete Saigo training today. Suicidal running. AKA the most rigged bullshit in this entire game. I have like no money. No money, no hose, no point. Soko no mae. Soko no Onisan. Can I light up a cigarette with a bill? Training. True suicidal running. Okay, let's move this elsewhere. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Ow. Was I hitting him with... Can I hit him with the bottle? God damn it. He... Okay. Whatever. I didn't... Oh, that guy just suddenly throws it from behind me. I'm gonna run out of healing items. This is some bullshit. I did hit him with a bottle. It did a lot of damage. So I think that's the strat. Oh wow. That bottle does a lot of damage. It's way better as a weapon than a throwing item. Okay. Okay. I dodged right into that. Fuck you, Saigo. Oh shit. I missed the box. Boom! Finally! I got lucky that time, that's all it was. And I know it's luck, because this guy's fucking bullshit. Watching you reminds me that one time I learned how to step forward with my left leg while my right leg was still off the ground. That would mean you were floating in midair like a ninja. Wait, is that a ninja thing or not? So what did you learn this time? With all those grenades you made me dodge, felt so light on my feet, the lightest ever. If you don't give your enemy an opportunity to counterattack, it's more effective than hardening your defense. Remember that every time you go into battle. Dismiss, no wait. What, some wrong? I think we're being watched. Man, you're just being paranoid. We were just talking about clandestine spy stuff after all. No, I feel an ominous stare on me. I have felt this many times right before a sniper opens fire. Sniper, what have you dragged me into? Quiet, listen to me carefully. When I give the signal, spring back and hide in the shadows. 3, 2, 1, now! 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 3 Oh my goodness gracious. A sniper. Whoa, you weren't kidding. What the hell's going on here? We should be okay for now. Once a sniper loses the element of surprise, he usually backs off until the next time. I'll have to take your word on that. It didn't take them long to discover that I was back in Japan. You mean the people you were talking about? The ones who want to keep you quiet? That's the most likely scenario, and the worst possible one, too. If they figure out I know they're after me, they might go after my family to draw me out. Are you talking about a hostage situation here? This is bad. I can't warn my family either, because that could reveal their location. I'll have to put an end to this myself. Sorry, Akiyama-kun, I didn't mean to drag you into all this. Truth be told, I never expected anything involving you to take such a serious turn. This is no laughing matter. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Appreciate that. You be careful now, okay? As for me, I'll avoid making any big moves for now. Better to assess the situation first. Well, dismissed. Are we ready? Can I do the final training? Yes, true suicidal combat. Let's get ready. Alright, true suicidal combat it is. In this exercise, battle one-on-one. My students will back me up by lobbing grenades at you from outside the combat zone. I'll be wearing the latest cutting-edge ballistic armor. I can keep fighting without worrying about grenade explosives. Hey, no fair. Relax, then gunfire and explosions are only for training purposes. They may leave a mark and hurt like hell, but they won't kill you. You're always so reassuring in your own special way, but fine, whatever, I'm used to it by now. Are you ready? What's with fucking grenades? Let's get started. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know where these grenades are. And I can't use seed actions. This might be easier than the other one. Whoa, whoa, not the camera glitch. Whoa. Wait a minute, am I gonna have to fight him and his students? Boom! Knocked off, bitch. Okay, you pass. Watching you reminds me of that one time. I returned home despondent after my war buddy died in action, only to learn it was a prank. It's a terrible prank. I mean, you were soldiers, not frat boys. So what did you learn this time? Even when things get chaotic, I need to keep looking for a chance to land a big blow. Final drive climax heat. You don't get many chances to quickly finish off your enemy. Whether or not you can spot those chances will decide the tide of battle. Remember that every time you go into battle. Roger that. By the way, what happened after that sniper incident? I haven't learned anything more since then, and they don't seem to be watching me anymore. Who are you? I must commend you, Dajiro Saigo. Few have ever been in my sights and lived to tell of it. You're the sniper who shot at him? Shu Nakayama, owner of Sky Finance, I presume? You've obviously done your homework. I don't know how much Saigo has told you, but everyone who knows what he knows must be eliminated. Whoa, whoa, let's take this down a notch. I'm guessing that's not a toy gun, right? Enough! Akiyama-kun doesn't know a thing. It doesn't matter. Now that he knows about me, I can't let him live. Just calm down and lower your weapon, okay? We can talk it over like civilized people. Besides, how could I possibly benefit from telling anyone about you? You're just wasting your breath. Once we have a target, we never fail to take them out. Not a single one has ever escaped. Enough talk. I'm putting you both in the ground. Saigo-san, why'd you do that? Run, Akiyama-kun, you must live. This can't be happening. It's all a bad dream, right? Tell my family, tell them to put a good fight till the bitter end. Saigo-san! Come on, Saigo-san! Come on, this isn't funny. You were supposed to go first, but no matter, you won't escape. You'll meet Saigo again in hell. Shut up. What? You don't get away with this. I'm not going to give up so easily, not after Saigos-san gave his life for me. Well now, do you think you have a chance against me? May have had a military fetish and was saying and doing strange things, but Saigos-san was a good man. He was working hard to teach young people about risk management. And most of all, he treasured his family. Why should I care about any of that? I could say the same thing. Why does any of this have to do with me? I'm not letting you kill me. You're going to pay for what you did to Saigos-san. And cut. But yeah, I'm going to cut loose on this bastard. Wait. Cut? What do you mean cut? It was a great scene. You get all that? That was an award-winning performance, Master. It's almost moved me to tears. Well, alright. Then that's a wrap. We'll celebrate with some drinks tonight. Excuse me. Would someone explain what's going on here? You gave an amazing performance too, Akiyama-kun. I'm talking Best Supporting Actor nomination. What? I still don't get it. Whatever, listen up, Saigos-san. Listen carefully. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. None. Whatsoever. I just saw you get shot to death, but now you're standing in front of me, perfectly fine. Of course I am. That was a replica gun. And the sniper? One of my students. And the guy who shouted, cut? Another one of my students. A member of my film crew, to be exact. What? What film crew? Great question. They're helping me create promotional videos for my organization. It's part of a series I'm calling Daijiro Saigo's Life on the Battlefield. Are you telling me this was all fake? Part of some awful action movie? Fake? Awful? Do you have a problem with the script I wrote, Akiyama-kun? I went through a lot of trouble to do this. I mean, I even got this hairpiece. What? That's why you're wearing a hairpiece? Wait, so how long were you filming? I'm not sure that was what was real anymore. The video starts with my student rushing to help me as I collapsed, my last out of energy spent on the battlefield. All the way back that far, you only collapsed because you were hungry. With a few edits, that scene will really shine. Right. How's the editing coming along on the climax scene we just shot? We have a rough cut ready. Akiyama-san's line is killer, too. Here. Saigo was a good man. He was working hard to teach young people about risk management. Wait a second. You cut the part where I called him a strange guy with a military fetish. That was epic, Akiyama-kun. You delivered that line like you were on some big-budget TV show. Oh, whatever. I'm too tired to argue. Hey, don't be like that. I'll send you a copy once we're done. Gee, thanks. But I must say, I was really moved by how angry you got when you saw me die. It's going to be tough living up to all that stuff you just said. Tough for you? You know how embarrassed I feel right now? Listen, this video is a way to promote my work. My core mission is teaching young people about the importance of risk management. That's what I'm devoting my life to. I hope I'll live up to your expectations in that department. I'm impressed, Saigo-san. But you're not off the hook, either. You too must devote yourself to training hard every day. And I'll be waiting here anytime you need to brush up. I should have figured my training doesn't end here. Still, you give good advice, Saigo-san. I'll take it to heart. Did you get that? Yep. Good advice, Saigo-san. Oh, I give up. Ah, yes. You've completed Saigo training. And all I have is 60 yen to spare. A sub-story. I should probably... weapon skill. I gotta upgrade my Tonfa skill, everybody! How much did I... increase the number of slash kicks that can be performed? Does that give me full Akiyama loop potential? Sub-stories. We're almost to the same amount as Haruka. Haruka. I guess it explains why there was keys in the office with stuff that Haruka couldn't use. You know what, fuck it, I'm fighting you. Anase. Whoops. Didn't need to waste my extra E, but... I think that guy earned it. Anase. Hiya. Boom. didn't run away. Nanda warika? Nanda warika? Boom! Hoo-wee! And I got a Toughness Emperor. This is the Shofuku Sotenbori building. I should see how Nanako's doing. Ah, that's what this sub-story is. We're gonna tell her to use her body too, aren't we, Akiyama? God damn it. She's dedicated to this 300 mil. Hello, I'm here to collect on your loan. Now, if you wouldn't mind paying up. Huh? And who are you? Akiyama-san from Sky Finance sent me. He said to show you these. Sky Finance? Saying what we agreed on. I ain't paying shit. Huh? I borrowed on the promise of no interest. Now he's telling me he wants immediate repayment with interest? Guy can go fuck himself. That has nothing to do with me. Is that what those papers say? You heard me. I ain't paying. Not a single yen. Now get out of my office. Sorry, but I can't do that. I have to collect that loan from you. You got something in your ears, lady? I said I ain't paying, and I damn well meant it. Hit the road. No, I'm not leaving. What was that? I'm sick and tired of doing what other people want. I want to be a star on my own terms. Besides, if you hurt me, you're going to be in big trouble. Akiyama-san knows I came here. If anything were to happen, he'd go straight to the police. Alright, you win. I'll pay your money. Hold on. Really? He's grabbing a gun. Here, now scram. Thank you very much. Bye. Man, what a piece of work. Good job. Oh hey, you saw all that? So you're really letting me off the hook for that loan you gave me? I tried scaring that girlie like you told me to. Didn't actually have to succeed though, right? Right, that was perfect. What was in the bundle you handed her? A stack of losing lottery tickets. Got it. Nice ad-lib. That little babe turned around and threatened me. She's sharper and gutsier than she lets on. I'd have to agree. Better get back to the office. Oh, we're gonna send her on the final test. Because Akiyama likes tits. Oh, there you are. You kept me waiting long enough. Sorry. I had to step out for a quick errand. I collected your loan like you wanted. Good job. Okay, then what should I have you do next? Next, I'm not done yet. Pass my test, you'll only lose money. Really? Oh, alright, fine. I'll do whatever you want. I admire your commitment. Put that body to work. Damn it. Put that body of yours to work, huh? Might be tough for a pinup idol, but sometimes dreams don't come true unless you give it everything you have, you know? You can always say no, but that of course means you fail the test. If it were my agency asking this of me, I would never accept, but since it's my own free will, I will do it. If you say so, where do you want me to go? Head on over to Sotenbori Street. I'll let them know you're coming, so they'll approach you when you get there. Okay. It's for 300 million yen, I'm going to give it everything I've got. Okay, let's just see how well Little Miss Innocent fares. Creepy! Akiyama. It's finally over. My knees, my back, all my joints feel like they're made of rubber. Oh, that's what they meant. Welcome back. You look a little winded there. Are you going to be alright? You said it was a job using my body, but you never said anything about working at a construction site. Oh, I didn't? Well, anyhow, cheer up. You succeeded, you passed the test. Yay. And that means that there's no more tests. Alright, the next test is, exactly how many more hoops do I have to jump through? Just one. Really? Really. This is the final test, so listen closely. Change your stage name. Pardon me? Nanako Kodama's done. You continue your career under a new name. But what's the matter? All I need to do is change your name. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, yes, but I need an answer. You either change your name or fail the test. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Time's up. You fail. You're awful. You gave me an impossible test knowing I'd never accept it, didn't you? What makes it impossible? It's not a difficult task. If I stopped being Nanako Kodama, I'd just be changing my persona like they asked. That's completely unacceptable. I have to stay true to myself, and that includes keeping my name. Akiyama-san, I played along this whole time, but all I've done is toy with me. You were never actually going to loan me my money, were you? Are you done making excuses? Not making excuses. Besides, those were really strange tests, and it was all completely meaningless, wasn't it? How would you know if any of it was meaningless or not? In fact, the final test told me exactly what I needed to know. It's impossible for you to go independent and start your own agency. You'd just be wasting your time. How dare you? What could you possibly learn about me from those silly tests? I learned quite a lot, actually. I wanted to see if you could swallow your pride and work hard as a hostess, compete against younger girls from your agency. I had to see if you had the courage to not back down in the face of danger and smarts to achieve what you set out to do. And I also need to know if you're physically capable of pursuing your dream even when pushed to the absolute limit. The 3 tests I gave you were all to see if you had the power to make your dream come true. The power to make my dream come true? Well, I passed your test, didn't I? Shouldn't I have it then? And if that's the case, what was that final test? Why did I have to change my name? Power is one thing, will is another. I need to see just how far you're willing to go for your dream. The final test confirmed it. Your dream just isn't as precious as you make it out to be. You're just unhappy with your agency. Am I wrong? Well, power and will, they're equally important. Without one or the other, you're guaranteed to fail. There was another woman like you before. She also came to me for a loan of 300 million yen. It was going to take power and will for her to realize her dreams. Mirai Park had them both. Mirai Park? You mean from Dynachair? Yeah, a year and a half ago she came to me for a loan to make her dream come true just like you. I assigned her the same 3 tests I gave you. She passed them all without a single word of complaint. Even though she's a former pop star, it couldn't have been easy working as a hostess among girls half her age. But that didn't stop her. She proved she could do it. What about the final test? What is it, the same one you gave me? Park-san's final test? I told her to get out of the production business once her current project had ended. Huh? But that would mean her story would have ended the same way, out of the business whether her project succeeded or not. It's not the same. Park-san turned her next chance into her last chance. It helped me strengthen her resolve to make her dream come true. It proved she was committed to making that girl a star. Wait, do you mean that girl on the Princess League? Rather than her very livelihood as an agency president, Mirai Park chose to make her dream come true, if just for a moment. Once I saw that she had both the power and the will to realize her dream, I happily gave her the loan. I see. Your feelings towards your fans are real. Your desire to make it as a star is authentic too. You have what it takes to succeed. Then why? Because your dream itself, your desire to go independent, was a lie. Oh. You came to me because you were unhappy with your agency, isn't that right? Yes. You were angry with your agency for not understanding you. You rebelled against their orders to change who you are. You took those negative emotions and sugarcoated them with the convenient guise of a dream to fool yourself. Real dreams stem from something more positive, don't you think? Akiyama-san? Nanako-chan! My manager, what are you doing here? Been looking everywhere for you. I had to ask all over town to finally track you down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I told you to change without considering your feelings. I didn't know how much it hurt you. But I want you to know that the agency hasn't given up on you. On the contrary, we think you can shine even brighter. Really? I'm kicking myself for not properly taking this matter up with you and discussing your career together. No, it's my fault. I was acting totally selfish in spite of all the support I was given over the years. It's thanks to the agency that I even became an idol. And the fans who support me, no less. I somehow convinced myself that it was all about me. Nanako-chan? I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused. No, the fault is all mine. Please forgive me. See? They really do appreciate you. Huh? If you ask me, you got a pretty good agency behind you. Like I said, you have what it takes to succeed. You're right, it's time I stopped running away from reality. Nakayama-san? No, I put you through a lot of trouble, but could you please forget about my loan? Sure, that's fine. One condition, don't do anything half-heartedly anymore, deal? I'll be rooting for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big dick, big dick. Thank you for everything. I didn't do anything worth thanks. Arigatou gozaimasu! The permanent shit face. Nandorika? Well, that's that. I'll be damned, I really didn't do anything this time. Well, except maybe blow through more money. At this rate, it's going to be quite a while before the Sotenbori branch gets back on track. Worth it. Got a lot of experience from that. Nandorika? Akiyama doesn't have a business, so his levels aren't going up as quickly. Well, he doesn't have his own, like, business mission thingy that, like, Haruka and Kiryu have, and Seijima. Seijima was going crazy. I can go fight that guy if I want to. Evasive quick step plus. The heat gauge will not go down when you use evasive quick step. Can I just draw from my... I think the takoyaki stand is the... Hey, buddy. Yes, we got our full kick loops back, baby. Really? Nandorika? Yeah, that. Whoops. Final drive. Oh god. Oh, that was such a waste of my climax heat, but okay. I looked cool doing it. Boom! Oshimoshi. You win. Mail for my investigator. What's this about? Was added to the blacklist by the Kansai Credit Ratings Board. The past few days, it looks like you went to see a number of moneylenders in Osaka that got turned away. Akihiko Yamori? So, it's finally happening. Rooting won't help. All I can do is wait at the office. Is this that fucking guy that I think it is? I think it's the fucking guy that I think it is from Yakuza 4. My fucking apprentice. My wannabe apprentice. The guy I got into a trade-off with. Kiko Yamori, he'll show up eventually. Things are bound to get pretty complicated when he does. Maybe I should deal with some other things first. I'll wait for him. It's only a sub-story. What's the worst that could happen? Excuse me, I'd like to apply for a loan. Are you Akiyama? It's not, or you remember the name of the guy you once fired, Yamori-san. What are you doing here? Well, it'd be weird if anyone else was. This is my office. After I got fired from Todo Bank, I went through this and I went through this and that before eventually starting Sky Finance. So you're seeking a loan? Please have a seat. So that's who this guy is. I didn't realize. I thought it was my wannabe goofball apprentice. You're not surprised I showed up here after all this time? I know that you are blacklisted by the Credit Ratings Board, and that other moneylenders in town are turning you away at the door. People in your situation typically end up at the lender who offers no-term unsecured loans. In other words, me. I see. You knew I would come. I also know you've been working as a financial consultant in Kansai for the past 2 years. Tough break with the struggling business. You're facing bankruptcy already? You've been investigating me this whole time? I get it. You were waiting for a chance to take revenge on me for firing you all those years ago. Too bad for you, I'm on the verge of bankruptcy thanks to no one but myself. So much for your revenge. Himori-san, it's true that I've been keeping an eye on you for the past few years, but it wasn't to get revenge. Then what was it for? So I can repay my debt to you. Huh? Your debt? It's true that I once lost everything thanks to you, but it's also an opportunity to start all over again. I am who I am today because you fired me those many years ago. Yamori-san, let's just put this behind us, shall we? Water under the bridge. If you want to rebuild your business, I'm here to help. Don't make me laugh. Water under the bridge? Even I know what you went through after you got canned. How you, the uppity suave intellectual, became just another one of Kamurocho's bums. Used to scour the alleys for food scraps. I know all about it. I drew you into the investment club back in our days at the university. I got you into Todo Bank. I knew everything there is to know about you. Including the woman I was seeing? That's right. If it weren't for what you taught me, I couldn't have started my lending business. I really am grateful to you. But I sold you out to the law. I cast aside my conscience and my feelings for the sake of my career. You're saying you can let it go as water under the bridge? What kind of sap do you take me for? believe I'm the one who should be asking you that question. What? I'm a professional. My job is to lend money to clients. Nothing more, nothing less. Cast aside your feelings. Don't make me laugh. You're the one digging up the past. I guess you're right. I broke laws to get ahead and got you fired, but as a result, I ended up getting kicked out, too. Maybe I blamed you for the whole thing, instead of facing reality. That was, what, 7 years ago? When that politician Jingu laundered all that money through the Tojo clan? Fuck Jingu. We were all in on that scam. It was our department that handled the account. I didn't have a clue back then. I never thought for a second I was aiding and abetting a bunch of crooks. I was the account manager. No one under me knew. You were just used as a convenient scapegoat and thrown to the wolves. Yep. Falsely accused of embezzling, saddled with a slew of charges, fired from the job, and tossed out into the streets. Even after Jingo's money laundering came to light, the bank still pinned the blame entirely on me. Denied any and all responsibility. Until 2 years ago when Deputy Commissioner Munakata of the Metropolitan Police was arrested for being involved in the scam. That brought the whole case back into the open, but this time the truth got out and the bank's president was arrested. The authorities grilled me too, but because all the internal documents were destroyed after you were let go, they didn't have enough to charge me. Of course the accusations alone were enough to end my career at the bank. So you left for Kansai, started your own financial consulting firm, and here we are. Unfortunately, I didn't have what it takes to run my own business, unlike you. But you clearly haven't given up. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking for a loan. That's right. Good. Now to get back to business. Do you or don't you want to borrow money from me? Let's start there. Well, no, I won't. I don't have much left, but I still have my pride. Have it your way. Sorry to waste your time. What are you going to do now? Won't get a loan from anyone else in this town. Who knows? Maybe I'll rob a bank. Sure. Human beings will always try to survive no matter how dire the situation, just like you did when you were on the streets. Well, I can't say I expected him to take me up on my offer. Still, no one else is going to grant him a loan. I doubt he'd actually resort to robbing a bank, but might want to keep an eye on him. Well, that was dramatic. Drama! Holy crap. Saw some guy walking toward Iwo Bridge with this crazy look on his face, almost like he had nothing left to lose. He looked like he was ready to rob or kill some. Iwo Bridge. Iwo Bridge. Who needs men? Fuck it. Fight me, ho. I ain't scared of you. Wanna see some real neat Victory Road qualifier? Not anymore. Well, I'm on Iwo Bridge. You don't look like you're here usually. Hey, that guy walking around toward the taxi stand, was he holding a knife? No, that can't be right. It must have been something else. He's robbing a taxi? Oh, wow, that's a kitchen knife. That's Yamori-san. What's he holding? A knife? This could get ugly. Is he serious about that whole bank robbery thing? I better stop him before this thing gets out of hand. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Shut up. It's your fault for not loaning me money.
Mate.
Yamori-san. Akiyama? This is crazy. You have to stop. Stay out of this. There's no other way. Now, take this knife and kill me. What? I have life insurance. If I'm dead, my wife and kids won't have to go hungry. Everything will be squared away. Yamori-san. You out of your flippin' mind? Come on, hurry. They won't pay out on a suicide. Shut your trap. Yamori-san. Huh? Ain't I seen you before? That's it. You're that Sky Finance guy from Tokyo, ain't you? Ah, I get it now. Using this psycho to get the police involved so you can swoop in and take over. The hell gave you that idea? Think you could pull this shit on our turf? Alright, fine. You want to die so badly, we'll be happy to help. Not really one for listening, are you, pal? Come on, you two. Let's teach this greasy little shit what happens when he fucks with us. Let me just stretch my legs real quick. And hit you with a partition. A room full of furniture, I'm just gonna hit people with everything. How light are these partitions is my question. I may not be Kiryu, but I'm sure gonna use the furniture in this room. Yeah. Nice. You loan sharks are all the same. Where am I? Good, you're back with us, Yamori-san. Akiyama. Go of me, I could stand on my own. I don't want your help. You'd rather die? Damn straight. Like I could ever accept help from the guy I screwed over. I won't do it. My pride won't let me. Pretty cheap pride, if you ask me. What's that? The way you put your convictions before your life is admirable. But instead of worrying about your pride, how about worrying about your family's future? All the money in the world won't mean anything to your wife if you're dead. I can't see Eri wanting that, can you? Akiyama, you knew? Yeah. Eri dumped me after I lost my job. Then she started seeing you. You two got married and she quit working. Losing her essentially meant losing all I had. At that point I was free to do just about anything. But you have a family. It's far too early for you to say they'd be better off without you. What you should be doing is protecting your family's future, even if it means eating crow meat from here on out. You talk about having pride. Have pride in that, Akiyama. You're welcome to betray me, but don't ever lose sight of what really matters. You're right. Though I said I was doing it for my family, I was really only thinking for myself. Yamori-san. To hell with my pride. Think you can offer me a loan? Absolutely, that's what I do. That said, you may have heard the rumors, but you'll have to pass the test I give you. What do I have to do? Actually, I was going to tell you to get a divorce. But after watching you lay your life on the line, I felt stupid for thinking a test that so clearly had sprung from jealousy. What? So I'm going to offer you a loan on one condition. You turned me down before, but I'll ask you once more. Yamori-san, can we finally put the past behind us? Water under the bridge? That's all I want. Akiyama, you... Thank you, and I'm sorry. Man, I must be getting soft for giving an act of betrayal like that. Hana-chan won't be too happy about this. Shocho. When do we get to see her in all her beauty? We got 2,000 experience points. The experience of a lifetime, that was. Now we have 13 of 15. 16 of 18, 13 of 15, 12 of 15. How many sub-stories does this other guy have? That's a hostile NPC if I've ever seen one. That'll do it for now.